Welcome back to another first impression. This time for the anime, draw this Zendai. Synopsis on any list. First year high school student Ai Yasumi lives on the island of Izu Oshima and loves reading manga. But after a certain turning point, she sets her sights on creating stories of her own. As she dives into the world of manga making, Ai faces challenges, growth, and the excitement of chasing her creative dreams. Where will her creative journey take her? So, in this story, we have our main character Ai Yasumi, the one in the middle. She loves reading manga. There's one manga store in the city she lives in, and the purple glasses wearing woman on the bottom left is the owner of that one. And while reading manga, she falls in love with the medium. She even gets her little imaginary friend from one of the mangas she really likes to read. And she decides to make her own. She starts off, doing everything herself. And then she meets some more characters who then join her. She is essentially the one that is making the story. We have the green-haired girl who's joining, that is making the art. And we have the yellow-haired girl who is essentially checking if the story is even interesting. She has read also a lot of stories. And she's the quality assurance or quality check, I would say, to make sure that the manga is even interesting to read. We have our advisor for the manga club on the top right, and the purple pink-haired girl seems to be our rival because we have our trio making manga, green, pink, and yellow, and the pink-haired girl seemingly probably making all the steps herself is the rival, and we are going to have a little bit of a head-at-head. Now, the story or the show itself is mostly comedy. It is a pretty light-hearted show. It is comedy slice of life. Even though the title seems to make it look otherwise, it is a pretty bright, relaxing show. There's nothing bad going on here. I do have some pictures on Google. You can see in the pictures here. It is very colorful, very bright. It is, again, relying a lot on comedy. Here we have another picture. Also, the manga itself is very bright, as you see here, an example. And it is a very enjoyable show about making manga. We also go a little bit in depth of the manga making process itself. Fine liner pens, screen tones, backlights, stuff like that. I don't know how far we go into the behind the scenes, because that is essentially just the beginning. But so far I'm intrigued, and other than that, it is a very relaxing, enjoyable show. Again, very bright. It has good animation. Some of the art that is presented is really cool to look at, like the dragon. And so far, enjoyable. Let's see what other people thought of the first couple episodes. AnyList has it at 76%. My anime list at 7.59. Only 2,000 users, so not a lot of people gave it a chance, or at least voted. So I hope that we can get a little bit more until the end of the season. For me, I would put it at an 8 out of 10. It is a good show. It just is a good, enjoyable show about making anime. Some comedy, slice of life. No unnecessary drama. No unnecessary depressive stuff. Even though the title really lets you assume otherwise.